and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming at you here next. Lamont Finley, the man from the great state of Hawaii, will get the pitching done here. And as you can see, you see a little bit of his stats right here. And gotta say, he's ready to go here in this one. Now up to the plate, the designated hitter, Vladimir Salazar. And we are ready for some Tuesday night baseball here on the show. First pitch, here it is. And that drills him by accident. My goodness. And he will head to first, and you don't see that every day. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Alex Seals. And that's just one of too many proportions that is just so crazy. And now you see it. Now you got a base runner at first, and look at there. One there. And they won't get him right there to overturn a double play. So Vladimir Salazar becomes the first out, trying to steal from first to second. And Tom Koo comes up as the second baseman here tonight. Base runner at first with one away. And that's a cutter. Now the count now 0-1. Time of our ball game, 7:05. Time right now, 7:10. As fans still taking their seats on this Tuesday night. Here's the 0-1. And that cutter is outside the zone, 1-1. Last three games of the year between these two ball clubs, Northwest Arkansas and the Travelers. Gotta say, we are just almost done with this season, and that'll be hit to the second baseman for out number 2. And now it's time to give you your starting lineups for the away team, and here it is. Gotta say, a great lineup here tonight. And yes, really good lineup. They're here to play the game and hoping to win this one here tonight. Now bring up the first baseman for Northwest Arkansas, Carlos Gutierrez. And that's a strike in there, 0-1. Gotta say, let's go over your weather forecast. Partly cloudy tonight, temperatures in the 80s. And that's going to be line foul. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The slider gets him down for the third out of the inning. So, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here on the show. Eric Skoglund, the lefty from the state of Florida, will get the pitching here for the away team here tonight. And got to say, here's his stats. ERA about 9.50. Wow, look at that. That's just really good right there. Bottom starting, and center fielder Billy Richter is leading it off here. And got to say, you look at a beautiful crowd here tonight. And there's a four-seam fastball. Now the count 1-0. So if you are tuning in, make sure that you are. We are here live on YouTube. YouTube Live is what we call it. And now here's the pitch. And that's a four-seam fastball in the zone for a strike. 1-1 now. Tonight, the Arkansas Travelers at Corpus Christi. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals at San Antonio. And these guys are down here for the last three games of the year. And that's going to be lined right there. And that will be caught by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. Let's give you your starting lineups for the home squad here tonight. And here it is. And we all know that everybody's here to play a game and try to win here tonight. And to send these fans home happy. I mean, that's the biggest plan right there, is to have a great evening. Shortstop Ronnie Finch up to the plate. One man out, nobody on here in the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio. And now here's the pitch. And that four-seamer is outside the zone. Now the count 1-0. Beautiful Tuesday night here in the month of August as we're bringing you this one here tonight. Here in the beautiful Alamo City of San Antonio. Here's the 1-1. Down low, the changeup. Now the count 2 balls, 1 strike. San Antonio Missions, the AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals, the AA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. Gotta say, pretty good affiliations between these two ball clubs. And gotta say, they're really good as well. Here's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3 and a full count now. And on deck, Felipe Rodriguez. Missions were away for 10 games as they hosted the Frisco Rough Riders, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, and the Arkansas Travelers. And gotta say, it's a good night to come back here tonight. Line to second for out number 2. And now bring up the first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez. And Rodriguez coming in. Bottom of the first with 2 outs, nobody on bases. And the changeup outside, now the count 1-0. So what a great crowd we have here tonight. I guess they just truly missed us as we were away for 10 games. Here's the 1-0. And that curveball gets fouled off. Now the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be line foul, and that won't stay fair. And now here's the 1-2. And that's going to be well hit. Under it is the left fielder. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors as we play 1. Francisco Sanchez, the third baseman, will start the top half of the second inning for Northwest Arkansas. And we are ready to go here. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it is the left fielder, and he can't get there. He'll land foul. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and gets him fooled right there for strike number 2. Good grief. It's like he's chasing butterflies or something. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he goes down on strikes. He's the first out of the inning. Time to give you your defensive lineups for the home squad here tonight. And gotta say, you see the guy behind the dish, Chad Taylor, one of the best catchers that has the audacity of catching those fastballs. And gotta say, he's the best man for this job here tonight. And now bring up the left fielder, Diego Espinosa. Espinosa from Northwest Arkansas. Looking to get into AAA baseball with the, should I say, something that a AAA team. would be the Omaha Storm Chasers, the AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. Here's the 1-1. And drilled again. What the heck is this guy doing? That's the second man he's plunked in this game. Now bringing the right fielder, Kevin McCormick. McCormick coming in here. Base runner at first. And it'll be so silly if he comes around to score. And that pitcher's going to get well talked to by the management, including the pitching staff. And pretty much you better settle down and quit hitting those batters. Now here's the 1-1. And a cutter outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to land foul. Watch out over there. And now the count evened up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it, the right fielder. And he'll make the catch out there. And that will be out number 2.
Shortstop, Eric Jansen.
Now bring up Eric Jansen, the shortstop for Northwest Arkansas. Base runner at first, 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. And change up outside. Now the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and we got a runner. And they will get him out at second. What a great throw to end the inning. We got to look at that again. And here it is. What a way to get him out. Bottom of the 2nd coming up, and we still have no score. Right fielder Edgar Aramis will start the bottom of inning number 2 for the missions here tonight. And we're underway as a curveball will miss outside the zone. Now the count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And that one's outside, a changeup, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Down low and the plot thickens now, 2-1. Two and one, here it is. And look out, that one nearly got him. Ball 3. And that will dust him off the plate. Oh, goodness. And that's a full count now. On deck now, Robbie Hunt. Hunt coming in and looking to bring some here. Here's the 3-2. And that's outside, ball 4, and there's the first walk of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Robbie Hunt.
And right there, as you see it, that was ball 4. And now bring in Robbie Hunt. And a 4-seam fastball. Now in the count 0-1. Base runner at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And did he go? No, he did not. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So he held up in time. That's a pretty good sight for sore eyes right there. Here's a 1-1. Down low, four-seamer. And now the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Fans, don't forget tonight, Taco Tuesday. And gotta say, our last Tuesday of the season is on September 1st as we take on the Midland Rockhounds. And gotta say, that will be our last Taco Tuesday of the season. And gotta say, that's at home as well. So make sure you come out and watch us play our last 7 games of the year. Here's the 3-1. And that will miss again. Ball 4. And now really in trouble as you got first to second with still nobody out. And that manager's just looking at his pitcher. And he's like, oh crud. Now we're really in trouble now. The designated hitter Carlos Valentin coming up. 2-man on with nobody out. And that'll be a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. And radar gun says 91 miles an hour. And gotta say, that right there just pretty good. Now here's the 0-1. Down low, the changeup will even things up at 1-1. We've got to say, that right there, he's having a really good plate discipline. And that'll be a curveball now in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he walked 2 in this one. And now here's the 1-2. And that's going to be lined right there. Is that going to land? Base hit right there. And now load up bases. And that is a base hit, and they're in the hit column. And you can look at this replay again. Here it is. And that was just beautiful. That was a line drive right in the center. And a clear base hit right there. And that one is not going to go right there. That will land foul. Now bring up the catcher, Chad Taylor. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And now here's the pitch. Change up down low. Now the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And yes, he did. He went around, and that is the first out of the inning. Time to give you your defensive lineups for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And you always got to say that the center fielder, Alex Seals, is the best man to be out there in the center field position. You got to look at him. And got to say, he is just ready for almost anything out there. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, will stride to the plate with a bases-loaded jam with 1 out. And you got to say, grand slam is always needed. We need it. And uh-oh! Oh my goodness gracious, look at that one fly! Gone! And Kenny McClendon, grand slam! Ha! Wow! Did I say the magic words? Goodness gracious me. And he will unload the bases, and the missions are on the board first. And that grand slam number 2 of the year. And that lucky little lady over there gets that one. And now bring up Dustin Gonzalez. Scoglin, the left-handed pitcher here from Florida. And gotta say that right there, pretty good. Change up outside. Now the count 2-0. So San Antonio strikes first, a grand slam. And you don't see that every day, but indeed you do. That is grand slam number 2 here in the 2015 baseball season. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike here in the bottom of the second inning. Mission strike 4 runs on a grand slam. And gotta say, just beautiful when you see one of those. And that's gonna be hit right there to the pitcher, and he'll get him out for the second out of the inning as he'll throw him out at first.
The batter, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Now bring up the center fielder, Billy Richter. Lined out in the first inning, 0 for 1 in this game. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Beautiful side of our first base side. Fans are lined up, taking their seats. Now here's the pitch. And did he go? No, he didn't. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be hit right there at third. At first, he'll throw him out, and that will end the inning. Another look here as the Mission's grand slam. We go to the top of inning number 3, and San Antonio is up front 4-0. Shortstop Eric Jansen will start the top half of the third inning for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And Mission's up 4 runs. They got a great chance right here. That's going to be a base hit by Jansen. And right center field. And he's aboard with base hit.
Larry Sawyer.
And now bring up Larry Sawyer as he takes a cutter. Now the count now 0-1. Tonight, Sawyer is the catcher for Northwest Arkansas. Gotta say, his reputation precedes him greatly. Cutter, now in the count now, 0-2. Pitch count for San Antonio, 24 so far. To Lamont Finley, just the guy that just does it right here. He's got magic tricks under his sleeve. Or under that. Finley will have a cutter, changeup, slider, curveball, and splitter. And gotta say, he's got a master plan right here. And that's gonna be hit right there. Can they get a double play? And they will, yes indeed. That is a 3-6-4 double play. And they are now 2 outs in this one. So look again as we look at this instant replay. Courtesy from Security Services Bank. And yes, indeed, that right there, that was beautiful. And here's the pitch. Vladimir Salazar up to the plate now. He was hit by pitch in his first plate appearance. And gotta say, he's looking for revenge here after getting plunked last time at his plate. Curveball, now in the count 0-2 now. I've got to say, Lamont Finley just really dominant with pitches, really consistent. And he's just going to have a great night tonight, just staying focused, and that's going to be lined right there to left. And that would do, the inning is over. So only 1 hit for Northwest Arkansas. Bottom of the third coming up, and the Mission still hold a 4-0 lead. Ronnie Finch is shortstop. Lined out in the first inning, 0 for 1 here tonight. And we are ready to go for the bottom of the third inning. Don't forget your shout-outs tonight, as we will end after the 8th inning is finished, like we always do. Count now 0-1. Bottom of the third underway here with San Antonio Missions. And that's going to be lined, a base hit, and he misses it. Oh, man. And that ball gets away. And that will be a no-out double right there. And San Antonio just looking to get in here. Another look at this instant replay here, and gotta say, that right there just brings the butt whipping. And I do gotta say it right there. And now a four-seam fastball, now the count 0-1 to Felipe Rodriguez. Fly out in the first inning, 0 for 1 here tonight for him. Base runner at second. And gotta say that as well could come around and score. And a base hit should get him home. Man, you gotta play that music like no tomorrow. This beautiful, beautiful music in the background. And that's too high near the face. And now the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Final 3 games of the year between these two ball clubs. We won't see them until 2016. As the Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals will see each other in 2016. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Base runner at second with nobody out. And now here's the pitch. And that's the end of dirt. And now you've got a 3-2 full count now. And gotta say that right there, pretty good. Here's the 3-2. And that's gonna be line drive, base hit. And oh no, he misses it. And he's chugging hard. And yes, you can say it right there. The shellacking continues. And a run comes and a triple comes in. My goodness. And they've really just been missing the ball all night. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals out there. You look at that instant replay. Now you got a runner at third. And now 5-0 already. San Antonio out there in front early. Edgar Aramis, the right fielder. First plate appearance was a walk and a run. Gotta say, doing pretty good for him tonight. Now here's the 0-1. And that's gonna be lined right there. And here comes the runner from third. And tack on run number 6, as that one is across to score on a sacrifice fly with 1 away. And now bring in Robbie Hunt, the third baseman. He was a walk and a run. And this game getting pretty interesting. San Antonio up by 6 runs here in this ball game. Northwest Arkansas been missing those ball. And gotta say, 2 times already just missing them right in the center field. You don't see that every day, but indeed you are. You are seeing it here live in this game. 4-seam fastball, now the count 1-1. Tuesday night baseball underway. And don't forget our morning game tomorrow morning at 11:05 a.m. as we take on Wednesday morning baseball here on the show. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to be lined right there. Under it is the left fielder. And he will make the catch out there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Valentin.
And now bring up the designated hitter, Carlos Valentin. He's 1 for 1. A single and a run in this ball game here tonight. 6-0 our score, bottom of the 3rd inning. And that one will land foul in left. And that ball is foul. And that goes out of play. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be lined up right there. And he'll make the catch out there in foul grounds. And now in the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Top of the 4th coming up. And San Antonio out in front, 6-0. Alex Seals, the center fielder for Northwest Arkansas, will start the top half of the 4th inning for the Naturals here tonight. And we are ready to go here. First pitch in the inning, number 4, here it is. And that one goes foul. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And that cutter gets swinged and fouled off, 0-2. Oh-2 delivery. And that's going to be high pop-up. And base hit right there. And he's going to try it. And he's in there at second with a no-out double. And what a way for them to get going, to get a base hit. And here's the instant replay right here. Now I bring up Tom Koo as he takes a cutter. Now on the count, 0-1. Line out in the first inning. 0 for 1 here this evening. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be popped up. Second baseman has it, makes the catch, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 34, Carlos Gutierrez.
Now bring up Carlos Gutierrez, the first baseman. Seals at second and in scoring position. And looking to get a few of these runs back before they get out of a big hole that they can't even climb out of. Cutter, swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery. And he'll foul that one off and still holding on. Now the count now 0-2. 0-2. Fouled off again and still holding on. Here's the 0-2. And that cutter is up top, and now it's a 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. And that's high pop-up. Chasing after it, the center fielder. And he will make the catch out there, and there won't be any advancement forward. And he'll still remain at second with 2 away now. So Richter comes all the way from center field to catch that ball. Now bring up Francisco Sanchez. And here's the pitch. Curveball outside, 1-0. Now we got some pretty good fans here watching here tonight. North Little Rock as well. They watch their favorite guys, the Naturals. Also got fans from North Little Rock coming to San Antonio, and that's going to be line drive, a base hit right there. And the run will be in to score, and now they're on the board. and still far behind, trailing by just 5.
Diego Espinosa.
And now I bring up Diego Espinosa for Northwest Arkansas. Base runner at first, and gotta say, they brought it in. First plate appearance, he was a hit by pitch. And yeah, gotta say it right there. Fouled off. Now the count now still 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a cutter and miss right there for strike number 2. So gotta say that right there, pretty good. And he's gonna foul that one off. Now the count still holding on at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be lined right there in the center. Or should I say left field. About left center field right there, but could stand corrected. All right, let's get into some shout-outs here tonight. We've got Kershaw 113 watching. Bro, my man's a true announcer. Nice. Very cool. And a cutter. Now the count now 0-1 to Kevin McCormick. McCormick tonight, right fielder, flied out in the second inning, 0 for 1 in this ball game. Top of the 4th inning with 2 runners on. And that one will go foul. So that's pretty cool. You got a true announcer. 0-2. And that will end the inning as he'll get them down looking. And that will end the inning. 1 run on a few base hits, no errors. Bottom of the 4th coming up. San Antonio 6-1. Chad Taylor, the catcher, will start the bottom of the home 4th inning. And still looking to tack on more runs here in this ball game. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. A curveball speaks for itself. That's strike 1. And now here's the 0-1. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that one gets fouled off. Now the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's low on a curveball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And did he go? No, he did not. And they'll peel down to first. And no swing. That's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And that's outside, ball 3. And now a full count now. And on deck, Kenny McClendon. So San Antonio leading by 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning and looking to tack on more. And that's a strike 3 called on that 2-seamer, and that's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now bring in the second baseman, Kenny McClendon. He was a grand slam in the 2nd inning. And looking to add more here. I mean, let's hope he can. Change up. Now in the count, 1-0. So if I did say a magic word, I think I did during his last plate appearance. And gotta say, the San Antonio could have a great night here tonight. I sure hope. Sun beginning to set, and you can see the sun starting to reflect off the clouds on this partly cloudy Tuesday night. And on deck, Dustin Gonzalez. So 3-0 to count now, and here's the pitch. And it looks like Northwest Arkansas pitcher Eric Skoglund just afraid of this batter. This guy was a grand slam. And yeah, I would say you better be afraid of him. Now here's the 3-1. And that's down low, ball 4. And he will take the base right here. And ready to go here. And now bring up Dustin Gonzalez. Up to the plate now. Grounded out in second. 0 for 1 here tonight. And they pitch out here, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, 6-1 our score. San Antonio out in front. And pitch count now for Northwest Arkansas. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll be right back. And do apologize here as we are back here on the show. Base runner at first with 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And 4-seam fastball. Now on the count, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that one gets fouled off, and he's quickly down 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he went around, strike 3 called, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
And now bring up Billy Richter up to the plate now with 2 outs and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And a tapper fouled. And now the count 0-1. Richter lined out and ground out, 0 for 2 here tonight. And now here's the pitch. And that's ball 1. Now the count now 1-1 as he'll miss down low. Eric Skoglund, number 53. And if you do recall, we had a birthday that was just so good. The Rockhounds and the San Antonio Mission celebrated the birthday of a living legend for the LA Dodgers. And gotta say, that right there was just a beautiful birthday for that one. Here's a 1-2. And strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. And that will be the side retired. Top of the 5th coming up, and the Mission still hold a 5-run deficit. Eric Jansen, the shortstop, was a single in the 3rd as we'll start the top half of the 5th inning. And I will say we have that name, Don Scott Drysdale. Drysdale was a 53 legend. I mean, that's where he got his jersey from. And also, if you do recall, that was Herbie the Lovebug's number. Larry Sawyer, the catcher, coming up here with 1 away in the inning. And nobody on bases. So Don Scott Drysdale's birthday is July 23rd. And gotta say, he was a pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I bet the Tulsa Drillers was celebrating his birthday because that's one of their lead prospects. The designated hitter Vladimir Salazar was hit by pitch in the 3rd inning, 0 for 1. And the LA Dodgers, Tulsa will be the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. AAA affiliate of the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Now the count now on 1. And that's going to be line foul, and he'll do it again. Now here's the 0-2. And did he go? No, he didn't. Appeal down to 3rd, and no swing as ball 1. And now here's the 1-2. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it, Richter will make the catch out there in center field, and that will do it. The inning is over. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and San Antonio holding 6-1. Val Baker is coming on the mound to do some pitching here, as he's called up to do the pitching duties here for Northwest Arkansas. Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, will come up here to greet him as we start the home half of the 6th inning. And now here's the pitch by Baker. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 1-0. So gotta say, last name looks really good. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And that's in there in the strike zone. Now the count now 1-1. One and one. Swing and a miss on the 4-seam fastball. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th inning, San Antonio still holding on a 6-1 deficit here. And now here's the pitch. And that will even things up at 2-2. Two and 2 delivery. Here it is. And that's ball 3 and a 3-2 full count. And on deck, Felipe Rodriguez. Here's the 3-2. Base hit right in the left, and he's aboard. I gotta say, that was just beautiful. That was right in the middle of the 3rd baseman and 2nd baseman. And that is just beautiful. Base runner at first with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and now we go underway. Felipe Rodriguez tripled RBI and run, 1 for 2 here tonight for this guy. And looking to do more damage here after a grand slam by the Missions. And now we got a righty, Stephen Nekiyama, warming up in the Naturals bullpen. Base runner at first, nobody out. And now here's the 2-0 delivery. And that's a four-seam fastball at the knees for a strike. Now the count 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to be popped foul, and that will not be playable for strike 2. Here's the 2-2. And did he go around? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That is strike 3 called. And that's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armas.
And now bring up Edgar Aramis. And that four-seam fastball misses. Now the count now 1-0 to Edgar Aramis. Sacrifice fly, a walk and RBI for Aramis here tonight. And now here's the 1-0. And that sinker is low. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0. Up top, ball 3. And on deck now for San Antonio, Robbie Hunt. Beautiful Tuesday night here in the Texas League. Northwest Arkansas and the San Antonio Missions going head-to-head in the final 3 games of the year. Don't forget our Wednesday morning game at 11:05. And gotta say, going to be pretty good as we still continue the 6-game homestand. And there's a 3-2 full count now on that four-seamer. And he's just looking to get on base here. Here's a 3-2. And that misses ball 4, and he's on base now. And there it is. 2 men on with 1 away. Now bring up the third baseman, Robbie Hunt, up to the plate now. First and second with 1 away here in the inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker. Now the count now 0-1. Armas at first, Rodney Finch at second and scoring position. Pitch count now 18 for Val Baker. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gone. Oh man. A 3-run home run. And the Missions keep tacking on more here. And they are just having a good night tonight here in Texas League Baseball. As they will lead by 8 now. And another home run here as Show Track will see it. And exit velocity 110 miles an hour. And launch angle 28.39 degrees, 5.74 seconds, projected distance 452 feet. And that right there, my friends, is putting the nails inside the graves of the Northwest Arkansas players. Carlos Valentin, the designated hitter, or should I say, nails in the coffins. And now here's the 0-1 delivery. And a changeup. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Down low, 2-seam fastball. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now here's the 1-2. Down low the changeup, and now the count now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And that will land out of touch. And that ball goes foul. Here's the 2-2. And that will miss again. Ball 3. And on deck, Chad Taylor. And now got a 3-2 full count. And rewatching this game, boy howdy. You guys get to here on YouTube Live after we are finished with this one. And that is strike 3 called, and that is 2 away in the inning. Another look at the starting pitcher, Eric Skoglund, and gotta say, this nightmare for him continues. Gave up 4 hits, struck out 4, and gave up 6 runs here in this game this evening. Chad Taylor, the catcher, comes up to the plate now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And nighttime is upon us. And gotta say, as of this point forward, it's looking really good here tonight. 9-1 our score, bottom of the 5th for San Antonio to lead in a large deficit. And San Antonio could claim the W here tonight, which would give Eric Skoglund the L for Northwest Arkansas. Val Baker now 13 balls, 16 strikes, 29 so far through his pitching duty here. And gotta say, as you do ball and strikes, you gotta make sure that you don't throw balls, you throw enough quality strikes, and that will do it. Another run here as we had 3 runs come across to score here in the bottom of the 5th. The Mission's up front, 9-1. Alex Seals, the center fielder, was a 1-for-2 double and a run as we start the top half of the 6th inning here for Northwest Arkansas. And we are underway as the cutter is in there. Now the count 0-1. And now here's the 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the left fielder. And he won't be able to get there. And that is strike 2 on him. 9-1 our score. Top of the 6th inning. For San Antonio in a lead. And gotta say, balls have been jumping out of the yard for the Missions here tonight. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one will go foul. Now still holding on at 1-2. 1-2. Swing and a miss. A cutter gets him down for the first out of the inning. And gotta say, that is pretty good when you have a pitcher on the mound doing strikeouts. And Lamont Finley was just that. His energy is really good still, and his confidence level getting up in there. Cutter now 0-1 to Tom Koo with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the 0-1 and a cutter outside. Now the count 1-1. One and one. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it, the left fielder. And he won't get there. And that will land in there. And he will coast into second on a 1-out base double.
The first baseman, number 34, Carlos.
And that right there just chasing after it. And now you got another run in scoring position for Northwest Arkansas. And now bring up for Northwest Arkansas, Carlos Gutierrez, the first baseman. Strikeout and flight out, 0 for 2 here this evening. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it is the center fielder, Richter. And he can't make the play. And that will land and tack on another one for the Naturals. And they are still trailing well behind.
13, Francisco Sanchez.
And now bring up Francisco Sanchez. Gutierrez at second. And a run scoring here in the top of the 6th inning. Sanchez tonight, the third baseman for the Naturals. Now here's the 0-1. In there, a cutter. Now the count now 0-2. Just a beautiful shot from our third base camera guy. Thank you so much for bringing that shot. Now here's the 0-2. And that one gets fouled off. And still holding on. One more chance here for him. And here's the 0-2. And that is a changeup. And now get him for strike 3 called. And that's 2 away in the inning.
The left fielder, number 44, Diego Espinosa.
And now bring up Diego Espinosa. Gutierrez still hanging on at second. And a cutter. Now the count 0-1. Espinosa was a single in the 4th inning, 1 for 1 in his plate appearance here tonight. Now the 0-1. Change up in there. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be well hit to first. And he'll step on the bag. That will end the inning. Another look here as the Naturals drive in a run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. San Antonio still leading this ball game 9-2. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, grand slam in the 2nd inning.
Second baseman.
Will come up and start the bottom of the home 6 here in this one. 4-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, called for the ball, 1-0. Val Baker still out on the mound for Northwest Arkansas. And I gotta say, he is probably scared of this guy batting right now. Now here's the 2-0. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count in the middle. And that's strike 1. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Down low changeup. And now ball 3. Now 3-1. On deck now, Dustin Gonzalez. Night sky on us as we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that's a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the 4-seam fastball. And McClendon goes down as the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Dustin Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Dustin Gonzalez. 1 out in the inning, nobody on. And a 4-seam fastball fouled off, and now the count now 0-1. Strikeout, ground out, 0 for 2 for Gonzalez tonight. And gotta say, doing pretty well here this evening for him. Here's the 0-1. And a four-seam fastball. Now on the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be high pop-up. Chasing after it, the left fielder. Right there in left center. And that will be out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Billy Richter.
And now bring in Billy Richter, the center fielder. He was a strikeout in the 4th inning. 0 for 3 here tonight. Center fielder's way up in there. Now here's the pitch. Two-seam fastball. Now on the count now, 1-0. Richter doing pretty good out in center field tonight. And he's just really well. And that is ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here. And he's asking for a new ball. And he's going to throw that one back to the catcher. The home plate umpire gives him a fresh new one. And we're ready to go here. Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens now. 3-0. Ronnie Finch on deck for San Antonio. Here's the 3-0. And that's in there for a four-seam fastball at the knees for a strike. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. And that will miss. Ball 4, and he's on base now. And Richter will go at first. 2-out base walk. And we go back to the top of the order now. Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, was a double and 2 runs with a single, 2 for 3. And San Antonio having a good night tonight. Looking to tack on more runs here. Here's the pitch. Outside a two-seam fastball. Now the count 1-0. Val Baker for Northwest Arkansas. Count now 45 pitches through his pitching duties. And gotta say, not good for him. As of this point forward, he is just still well behind. And a look at first, and he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be line foul. And thought that'd be fair. But still 1-2 right there. Here's the 1-2. Down low. A four-seam fastball. Now the count now 2-2. And look at first. And he's back in standing. Here's the 2-2. And that's ball 3. Full count now. And on deck, Felipe Rodriguez. And that's another one. Ball 4. And now you got 2 base runners on with still 2 outs in the inning.
34, Felipe Rodriguez.
And now bring up Felipe Rodriguez. Looking to put this game out of reach. And a sinker. Misses outside 1-0. Rodriguez was a triple RBI and run. 1 for 3 here tonight in this game for him. And got to say, look to do more damage here as the Missions will try to get up in there and still keep this lead intact, which they've been doing. And San Antonio has well cracked this game out of reach against Northwest Arkansas. Here's a 2-0. And a four-seam fastball. Now on the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Got to say, Baker just threw that one, and that was a 91-mile-an-hour ball. Pitch count now 53 pitches so far. And that is ball 3, and on deck, Edgar Aramis. Baker looks like he's playing with fire, and it looks like one more ball gets the bases loaded. And that will bring up another Grand Slam opportunity. And you say 2 Grand Slams in a game? Good grief. That would be amazing if that was to come in place. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 9-2 our score, bottom of the 6th inning, and San Antonio just coming up in here. And that is ball 4. Baker walks another. And bases are reloaded with still 2 outs in the inning. Edgar Aramis, the right fielder, was a sacrifice fly, 2 walks here in this game. And looking to add on more here. And now here's the pitch. And that's a four-seam fastball. Now on the count, 0-1. Bases loaded, bottom of the 6th inning here. It's another Grand Slam opportunity if he could crack this one and put this one well out of reach. Now the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. And got to say, Baker is falling behind. Walked in a couple of runs, and now bases are reloaded again. And a four-seam fastball. Now the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch count now 59 so far through Northwest Arkansas pitching. And now here's the 2-1. Up top, ball 3. Now 3-1. On deck, Robbie Hunt for San Antonio. And one more ball draws in a run, and that will still load the bases. And now here's the pitch to him. And a 2-seam fastball. Now the count, 3 balls to 2 strikes. Rodriguez at first, Finch at second, and Richter at third. And looking to get this one going here. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing after it, the center fielder. And he will make the catch out there, and they will tightrope out of danger, as that will strand 3 runners on bases. Top of the 7th coming up, and 9-2 our score. Back here for Texas League Baseball on this beautiful Tuesday night, as we give you your line look. 9-2 our score as we get ready for the 7th inning. Kevin McCormick, a right fielder, will come up to start the top half of the visitors' 7th. And got to say, Lamont Finley just bringing it here tonight. And got to say, he's been the only pitcher in this game that has never been replaced. And Northwest Arkansas replaced 2 of their current pitchers. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be lined to shortstop. And they will throw him out at first, 1 down. And that is how the 7th inning is rolling. And now I bring up the Northwest Arkansas shortstop, Eric Jensen. Single in the 3rd, 1 for 2. 9-2 our score. In the top half of the 7th, Northwest Arkansas trailing by just 8 runs. And that's going to be popped up. And that right there. And that is out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Larry Sawyer.
And now bring up the catcher, Larry Sawyer. Pop out and ground out 0 for 2 for the Naturals here tonight. And now here's the pitch. Cutter in there, 0-1. Finley has been a great dominant performer here tonight for the Missions. And got to say, he's given his bullpen a big break. And that will be lined right there, and they'll stay up, and he'll be run down for the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Get up a stretch as we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Robbie Hunt, the 3rd baseman, 3-run home run in the 5th inning. 1 for 3 will start the home half of the 7th inning for the Missions here tonight. And gotta say, they are having a really good ball game. I will say it right there. And a 2-seam fastball at the knees. Now the count now on 1. Righties in the Naturals bullpen, Nakayama and Chance, coming up here to get this one going. Now here's the pitch. Sinker in the middle for a strike, going 2. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Outside, a ball. Now the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. And that is ball, strike 3. And that will be the 1st out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Carlos Valentin.
And now bring up Carlos Valentin. Pitch count now for Val Baker, 66 so far through his game here tonight on the mound for the Naturals. Valentin was a single run, 1 for 3 here this evening. And now here's the 0-1 delivery. And the sinker is in there. Now the count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that one is outside. Now the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 delivery. Outside, 2-seam fastball. Now the count 2-2. Here's a 2-2 delivery. And that sinker is in there. And that will be the 2nd out of the inning here in the bottom of the 7th. And now bring up the catcher, Chad Taylor. He striked out in the 5th inning, 0 for 3 here tonight. And that's a 4-seam fastball. Now on the count 1-0. And now here's the 1-0. And that's going to be lined right there to the right fielder. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 8th coming up. San Antonio out in front 9-2. Vladimir Salazar, the designated hitter, will start the top half of the 8th inning for the Naturals. And gotta say, he is ready to go here. Here's the pitch. And that right there is in there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that will drill him. Oh my goodness gracious. And that is the third batter he's hit this evening through this whole game. And gotta say, I hope he's lucky he doesn't come around and score here. Here's the pitch. And a cutter. Now on the count 0-1. Alex Seals, the center fielder, was a double run, 1 for 3. And gotta say, that right there, pretty good for him. And that's gonna be a base hit as it drops right there. And now you got 2 runners aboard here in the top of the 8th inning. And now I bring up Tom Koo, and we're going to get some time called here as here comes the manager. And we are going to see a pitching change here, as that will do it for the starter here tonight. What a great performance. Finley's done really well, and he is in the line for the W. Tip of the cap. There you go, fans. There it is. And that'll bring up Cliff Carnitz, as he will take the ball from the manager and try to salvage what's left. And try to get in there and still keep this game still at its pace. And here's the pitch from Carnitz. And that one's going to land foul, and that will go into the fence. And Tom Koo up to the plate, the second baseman. Double run, 1 for 3 here tonight for Northwest Arkansas. Here's the pitch. A changeup outside. Now the count now 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Tuesday night baseball wrapping up as we get ready to play the bottom of the 8th inning after this. Don't forget that shout-outs will end after the 8th inning is finished. And that's going to be hit high, chasing after it, Richter. And they can't make the play. And that will be a base hit. Another run will come in to score. And now you got corners loaded up with nobody out. And Carlos Gutierrez, the first baseman, 1 for 3, coming up here this evening. Here's the pitch. And that four-seam fastball will be fouled off. Now the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one will get foul. Now the count now 0-2. And that changeup is at the knees. And he's still holding on for dear life. And gotta say, Carnitz just really good. He's been good on the road, playing the Rough Riders, Naturals, and the Travelers. And still holding on. Here's the next pitch, 0-2. And that gets away. And tack on one more, and that will bring in another run on the wild pitch. And gotta say, that right there, just a real nail biter. Koo at second. And that's going to be high pop-up near the home bullpen. And that will be the first out of the top half of the 8th inning.
Third baseman number 13, Francisco Sanchez.
Now bring in the Naturals third baseman, Francisco Sanchez. Single RBI, 1 for 3 here in tonight's game. And that's going to be high pop-up near third. And that will be the second out of the inning. That runner at second still holding on. That is Tom Koo. Now bring in the Naturals left fielder, Diego Espinosa. Single in the fourth, 1 for 3. And he's going to swing and miss. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful right there. Beautiful swing and miss. And now here's the 0-1. And that's going to be lined right there. Base hit in the right. And oh no, he misses it. Oh no, he misses it. And the run is in to score. And the Naturals are climbing the board. And Espinosa will be at third. And thought the right fielder would have had that one. And that right there is a booby trap. And we're going to get some more time here as here comes the manager. And Lewis McCoy is going to be brought into this game to see if he could get some outs here. Danger looming on the horizon as a few runs came in across the score and a base runner at third. That is Tom. I should say, is that Tom Koo out there at third? I mean, I think it is. Here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 1-0. And Kevin McCormick, the right fielder for Northwest Arkansas, ground out in the 7th inning. Looking if they're trying to get this ball game tied. And they still got a little ways before that even happens. And gotta say, San Antonio must get back in the race and try to get this going. And look out over there. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be high pop-up. And that right there will end the inning. So 3 runs on a few base hits, no errors. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. The Mission still holding on 9-5. Eli Chance coming up here to do the pitching duties for the Naturals. And gotta say, this third, or should I say fourth pitcher for Northwest Arkansas coming up. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, will start the bottom of the 8th inning for San Antonio. And gotta say, they're hoping to get this game to the win column for San Antonio. So that would be pretty good right there as they'll try to do that. And now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. A four-seam fastball in the middle for a strike, 0-2. Bottom of the 8th, San Antonio holding on tight. A game, close one, 9-5 the score here in tonight's contest. And now here's the 0-2. A splitter is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes here in this one. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and that will be the first out of the inning. And as you can see, this line score shows the runs coming in bunches here tonight. 9-5 our score as the San Antonio Mission's leading this one by just a large deficit. Dustin Gonzalez, the left fielder, flied out in the 6th inning. 0 for 3 here this evening. And now here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. Nakayama and Newberry, the righties in Naturals bullpen, are warming up their pitches. getting ready to come in to start the top half of the 9th inning on the mound for Northwest Arkansas. And now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slurve, and that will be the second out of the inning. And Chance will get a strikeout right there. That'll bring in Billy Richter. He was a walk in the 6th inning, 0 for 3 here in tonight's ball game. And now here's the pitch. Line right there to first. And they will step on the back. Well, we go to the top of the 9th inning, and the Mission still holding on 9-5. Eric Jansen, the shortstop, 1 for 3, single in the 3rd, start the top half of the 9th inning for Northwest Arkansas. And McCoy looking to get the save here. And gotta say, Northwest Arkansas in front of 3 outs remaining before they are tagged with the L for their loss of this game. Well, gotta say, hope everybody has enjoyed Tuesday night baseball here on the show. Make sure you come back and tune in with us as we start up Wednesday morning baseball. And gotta say, that'll be the second game of the 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the San Antonio Missions. And that 4-seam fastball gets fouled off. Now in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And look out over there as that will go inside the home bullpen. And nearly took somebody's head off. Got to look out for that ball right there. And that's going to be line drive right in the left, a base hit. And now that's a 1-out, no-out single. Correction, 1-out single for Northwest Arkansas. Why did I say that for? No-out single, I mean. Can't even talk this evening. Good grief. My goodness gracious me. Catcher, lawyer, Larry Sawyer. Who's that lawyer? I'm just kidding. Swing and a miss, a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-2. And to Larry Sawyer. Here's the 0-2. And that one, look out over there. And the home plate umpire says to the first baseman, duck for cover. And indeed he did. And that will bounce off the visitor bullpen. And here's the 0-2. And that slider gets fouled off. And it's a battle right now between pitcher and batter here. And they're still holding on to dear life. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be a base hit right there. And he's aboard, and gotta say, this is really starting to get interesting. As now there's 2 runners on, and a base hit could deliver that runner from second home. Vladimir Salazar, the designated hitter, was a home run victim. And gotta say, he did pretty good here tonight. Here's the pitch. And a running fastball. Now the count now 1 ball, no strikes. Lewis McCoy has worked deep in the games with regularity. And he's just a starting pitcher that pretty much gets called up to do the pitching duties late in this one here this evening. Here's the 1-1. And a running fastball in the middle for a strike. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jensen at second. And Vladimir Salazar at first. And nobody out. And that's going to be lined, a center field base hit. And here comes the runner. And the run is in to score. And Northwest Arkansas has been making progress to come back and get in this game. Alex Seals, the center fielder, was a double single, 2 runs, 2 for 4 here in this game here tonight. And we'll say it right there. They're making a little push here. And gotta say, you look at that, and it's just really, really good. Second and third, nobody out. And a 4-seam fastball, now in the count 0-1. Northwest Arkansas will not go down without a fight. I am saying it right there. And we'll say it right there, as that was pretty good of me saying it. Here's the 0-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. The home plate umpire says no. No swing. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Down at the knees in the 4-seam fastball. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 9-6 our score. Top of the 9th inning as San Antonio tries to claim a W. And hopefully that will happen here this evening, so we can send these home fans happy here tonight. A wonderful W will be into progress here. And that's going to be in there, and oh no. And get a little disoriented here. Hello. And the run will come in to score. And the Naturals are getting in the mix here. And they are trailing by just 2 runs to tie the ball game. And Tom Koo coming up. Salazar holding on at second. And a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 1-0. Seals at first. Salazar at second. Nobody out here in this one. So tying run up to the plate, and that is Tom Koo. And gotta say, he is getting ready here. Here's the 1-1. And 4-seam fastball. Now in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And gotta say, that right there says it all right there. Here's the 2-1. Down at the knees for the 4-seam fastball. Now the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery. And that's going to be lined right there. A fair ball, and that's going to be a base hit again. And now this is becoming a different ball game. Uh-oh, here comes the tying run, and there we go, guys. The tying run is up to score. And the Naturals have closed the gap with that base hit right there. And we're going to see a mound visit here, as this has gone on way too far enough. And Keenan McDaniel is going to come in and try to get this thing out of knots. I mean, we got shoelaces and knots for the home side, as you got a base runner at second and still nobody out. And this ball game would have been finished already, and 3 outs would have came in. And that would have been it right there. And that's going to be a sacrifice bunt. That will go foul. And now bring in the Naturals first baseman, Carlos Gutierrez. So San Antonio will have the bottom of the 9th inning. And, uh-oh, what is going on here? Oh, no. And there is no play on that one, and you don't see that every day, but now you do. And that'll be a bunt single. And the Naturals are just looking to whoop the crud out of the Missions here tonight. And you could tell it right there. You got corners loaded up and still nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. And that is going to be another run come across to score, and the bloodshed just keeps on coming. And the Naturals are going to play another 2 runs. And now 6 runs have come in across the score, and gotta say that right there, it is total bloodshed right here. And they smelt blood in the water so far. And gotta say, these guys are losing confidence. We're going to see another pitching change here. And Jacob Nix is going to be coming in. Still no outs in the inning. 6 runs come across to score in this one. And this game should have been done with already. Now it's still the top of the 9th with still nobody out. 11-9 Northwest Arkansas leading this thing. Left fielder Diego Espinosa. And San Antonio is going to have to make up 3 runs to get back and win this one here tonight. 2-seam fastball, now the count 0-2. And Sanchez still holding on at second. Goodness gracious me. Swing and a miss, and finally the first out of the inning comes. And now San Antonio's going to have to get some hits going. Kevin McCormick, the right fielder, 0 for 4, a fly out in the 8th inning. Comes up in here. And gotta say, you don't see this every day. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals come back. And they are well going to kick the rear ends of the Missions here this evening. 4-seam fastball, now the count 1-0. And San Antonio could lose this one tonight. And that's foul tipped right in the catcher's glove. That is strike 1. So gotta say, San Antonio was well ahead of these guys, and now Northwest Arkansas has closed the gap, and now they're in there. And these guys could win it here tonight. It's a battle of bullpens here this evening. And that's going to be going, and they are not going to get them trying to get in, and that is at third. Wild pitch. And this game is going into overtime as we can see it. Here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. McCormick goes down, out number 2. And that base runner at third, if he could come around and score, that will drive the nails in the coffins. And now bring up the shortstop, Eric Jansen. 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run. That came in across to score here in this one. Swing and a miss on the 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-1. So pretty much San Antonio has just lost confidence. But hopefully winning this one here tonight should not be a problem for San Antonio to get at least 3 runs back and try to win this one in the bottom of the 9th. And that curveball gets them chasing for the final out of the inning. So 6 runs on a few base hits, no errors. Bottom of the 9th coming up. The Naturals out in front, 11-9. Brandon Yorbro will come up and start the bottom of the 9th inning to collectively take the save. And gotta say, here it is. Ronnie Finch is shortstop. 2 for 3, double single, 2 runs here tonight. And they are going to try to get back up in this one. And here's the pitch. Sinker in at the knees for a strike. Now the count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker. Now the count 0-2. Oh, San Antonio in trouble. 3 outs remain. The bottom of the 9th inning. And gotta say, they need to be careful. And that is strike 3 called. Finch goes down as the first out of the inning. And that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, was a triple RBI and run. 1 for 3 here for him this evening. And as fans, we tell you that we are about to wrap this one up. And Northwest Arkansas just brings full power in the top of the 9th inning, delivering 6 runs. And gotta say, you see it right there, 6 runs on, I guess, 8 base hits and no errors for them. And gotta say, San Antonio just down to the final 2 outs of this game here tonight. Want to remind our fans, our first pitch of the game is 11:05 as we have Severe Weather Awareness Day. Because gotta say, you always gotta have a backup plan if severe weather comes. So far in the morning, we'll see you as we take on the second game of this 3-game series. And there's out number 2, and they're down against it. The final out of the inning is coming. And now bring up Edgar Armas, the right fielder. Sacrifice fly, 2 walks, 0 for 2 here tonight. And he is the last chance for San Antonio. Sinker, and now he's going to swing and a miss, and now the count now 0-1. Northwest Arkansas look like they're going to win this one here tonight. And a sinker, now in the count 0-2, and they're down to their last strike of the evening. And now here's the 0-2. And there is strike 3 called, and the ball game is over. So the Naturals preserve the W in the top half of the 9th inning. 6 runs come across to score. And gotta say, the Naturals came back in full force, and they win this one here tonight. Well, gotta say, this ball game, pretty long in doubt, but the Missions thought they were going to get a W here tonight. And gotta say, this will do it. We got more on the way as we wrap up tonight's game from San Antonio. And we will be right back here on MLB Network.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 9 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And we are back here on MLB Network as we get you ready to wrap this one up here tonight, as the Northwest Arkansas Naturals come back in the top half of the 9th inning. And they claimed victory here tonight. So gotta say, as of this point forward, good grief. They came up here and they whooped the Missions out of a win. Well, tonight, let's go over your line scores. Here it is. First, for the victorious Northwest Arkansas Naturals, 11 runs on 16 hits, no errors. And for San Antonio, 9 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Player of the game, Tom Koo, was a 3 for 5, 2 bases, and 3 RBIs in this one. Winning pitcher for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, Eli Chance. Chance winning this one on the mound for his team here tonight. Save goes to Brandon Rorbrough. And losing pitcher tonight, Lewis McCoy, as he takes the L for San Antonio. Want to remind our fans here tonight that we will be back for morning baseball as we bring you Wednesday morning baseball to have Severe Weather Awareness Day. And don't forget, we will be pausing through our live feed, and we will tell you all about severe weather as we play the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for the second of this 3-game series. Well, as for us here tonight on this Taco Tuesday night, I hope everybody has a great and awesome night, and we will see you at 10 a.m. as the gates will open, and first pitch 11:05 as we bring you morning baseball here on MLB Network. Well, we'll see you tomorrow morning for the 11:05 a.m. game against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Good night, everybody.